Hey everybody, this is your girl, the Blonde Bombshell, dropping that tea on the movies. So the movie we're going to be talking about today is one of Netflix trending originals, All Day and a Night, starring Ashton Sanders and Jeffrey Wright. Now you all may know Ashton Sanders when he played in Straight Outta Compton as a little boy on the bus that was throwing the gangbanger signs outside the window, and then the gangbanger came in the bus and put a gun up to his head talking about go to school, get your life right, and so forth. He also played in Moonlight, Native Son, and Captive Son. And Jeffrey Wright, y'all might know him from the movie Shaft. He played People Hernandez. He played in Cadillac Records and a few other things like Casino Royale. So in this movie, the character Jack Hoare commits a crime which lands him in jail. Now I'm not gonna tell y'all what the crime was, but in my opinion, I felt like he was justified. Not only did it land him in jail, he was in jail with his father, played by JD. So in this movie, like, they're showing you how he's in jail and he's basically reflecting on his life. You know, he didn't really want to live the life that he lived like that. It's just showing you how, you know, you grow up in a certain environment, get certain things that are embedded in you. But he also was a very creative and smart young man. He was good at doing music. He had a girlfriend. She got pregnant. He got a job trying to do the right thing. But of course, sometimes when you're in a certain environment, and that's why it goes back when people always say that sometimes when you're trying to do things great, you gotta leave certain things behind in order to move forward. And unfortunately, in this situation, he was not able to do that because he was surrounded by negativity, didn't have the resources and the support to move beyond that. But when I watched this movie, I believe that this movie was kind of a reflection of the damaging causes of generational curses. They even showed you him as a little boy and how he was already being fed that. The people that you are around shape you to who you are as a kid, preteen, a teenager, and adult. The worst part to me was the fact that, you know, some people come from their environment and they're okay with being that way. They're okay with saying, hey, this is all I know, this is what I'm gonna do. But in his particular case, he didn't really want to be that way. So I think it's even worse when you live your life a certain way and that's not truly who you are. Anybody who's living a life that's not who they really want to be is a sad story in my opinion. But I always wonder, like, how do people get out of those kind of environments? Like, how do you escape that kind of imprisonment of your mind? But I would have to say that, you know, this movie was okay. Wasn't the worst. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I would give it about a 6.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. Another thing about this movie is that it was a little over 2 hours long, which I thought was a little bit too long. I thought they could have kind of done all this in about an hour and a half instead of dragging it out 2 hours. Hey, I would recommend you see it. I'm kind of curious to see what you all think about the movie and, you know, your thoughts about it. Maybe you might open my eyes to certain things that I might not have been aware of about the movie, but just let me know what you think. Again, watch the movie All Day and a Night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for following me. And this is your girl, the Blonde Bombshell, dropping that tea on the movies. I'm out. Peace.